All right, everybody. So great little session last night. So first thing I want to talk about is tuning. Okay, so tuning can be very fiddly, and you do need to do it a lot because these things do go out of tune. It's just kind of the way they are. Really, they shouldn't go out of tune too much. Now you should be able to get through a few songs at least without it going out of tune. And if it is out of tune, quicker than that, it might be something wrong with it, but most likely the string is just hasn't been stretched in yet. So we'll try that with the C, right? So let's say, okay, so we got the C, and that's bang on in tune, right? So if this string, let's say, is going out of tune more quickly than it should, so what you need to do is get this here, get your fingers underneath it, thumb on top, and give it a stretch. Decent stretch. You can be fairly firm with it now without breaking it, all the way up the string. Like that. And now we'll have a look. Okay, so that's what should happen, okay? It's gone down, but only by a little bit. If it's gone down to a completely different note or way lower than where it should, then that means that there was wiggle room in here that you kind of pulled out by stretching it. So now after that, it'll stay in tune a bit better. So you want to just keep doing that until it only goes down by a few notches. If it goes down a bit more than that, that's okay, but it shouldn't go down way more, if you know what I mean. So we'll just bring that back up. There we are. So I'll just put it out of tune, and we'll tune it up. So the first thing is to make sure that you never turn these unless you can hear the string, all right? Because if you do, then that way neither you nor the tuner knows where the string is gone. Okay, so we're going to hit it. So we're looking for a G here. So yeah, just remember G, C, E, A are the notes you should be getting when you hit the string without holding it. So there's the G, but we're just flat, we're too low. So you hit it with medium strength every 2 seconds or so. Try not to do that because the tuner won't be able to get a consistent signal if you're doing that. And if you hit it too hard, you'll notice that the pitch kind of goes, well, it kind of goes up first and then settles down. And again, that's not a consistent signal, so we don't want that. So now, next thing is make sure you mute the previous string before you go on to the next one. Okay, so that's kind of a bit sharp for some reason. So we're going to bring it down, and preferably bring it below. If the string is too high and you need to bring it down and below the target, then back up to it. That tends to improve the stability of the tune, and it goes out of tune a little bit less easier if you do it that way. Okay, E is next. A little bit too high, so again we're going to bring it down and back up. Finally A, so that's A sharp. We need an A, so we just need to bring it down. We go down, then the sharp disappears, and now we're on the high end of A. And again, we'll bring it down below and up. Okay, so next thing is we've got to... So now that the thing is in tune, we're going to go for a couple of chords. So that's going to be C major, A minor. So remember, if it's chord of C or D or any just letter without any specification of what type it is, it's a major chord. So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So you see the way I've got my middle finger ready to go here. C, A minor, C, A. So I don't have to move too much between chords. So we're going to try and go down on the ones we count. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So this movement here, my hand stays the same the whole time, right? Doesn't speed up, doesn't slow down. And if I want to make a pattern out of it, I just skip some of the strums, that's all. So we'll just go from C to A minor, and we'll count in 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4, A minor. 2, 3, 4, and C. 2, 3, 4, A minor. 2, 3. We'll get some ups in there now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 Okay, so, and remember as well, when you're doing that, if you miss one that you meant to hit or you hit one that you meant to miss, that really doesn't matter that much. It's you wouldn't even really call that a mistake. It's more like just a variation in the rhythm is all right. The main number one thing is that your movement doesn't change. Is that you're going down, up, down, up, down, up the whole time. Okay, so just back and forward between those chords, and remember to change the chord a little bit early. Okay, so it's more important that you're on time for the next chord than to hold on to the previous chord all the way through. You can leave earlier than you think as well. Just whatever it takes for you to be on time for the next chord, leave that early. Okay, so let me know if you have any issues, and I'll see you again.